I'm a little orphan girl, my mother she is dead. My father is a doctor and won't buy me my bread. I sit upon the window sill to hear the organ play, and think of my dear mother who's dead and far away. Ding dong my castle bell, farewell to my mother. Bury me in the old churchyard beside my eldest brother. My coffin shall be white, six little angels by my side. Toot sing and toot say and toot cry my soul away. I'm 44 ducks of Polatu. I'm 44 ducks of Polatu. Oh, I'm a singer to do the rumba. Oh, I'm a singer to the rumba, hey! Now the war is over, Mussolini said. He wants to go to heaven with a crown upon his head. The Lord says no, he's got to stay below, all dressed up, I know where to go. The wind blows high, the rain comes dashing from the sky. Says dear mama, she must die, for her lover in the golden sky. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the girl of the golden city. She has lovers, 1, 2, 3, 3 has Charlie, Billy, B.
Oh, what's the blood that's on your sword? My son David, oh son David, what's that blood it's on your sword? Come, promise, tell me true. Oh, that's the blood of my grey mare. Hey, lady mother, oh lady mother, that's the blood of my grey mare, because she would ne'er rule by me. Oh, that blood, it is our clear, my son David, oh son David, that blood, it is our clear. Come, promise, tell me true. Oh, that's the blood of my greyhound. Hey, lady mother, oh lady mother, that's the blood of my greyhound, because it would ne'er rule by me. Oh, that blood, it is our clear, my son David, oh son David, that blood, it is our clear. Come, promise, tell me true. Oh, that's the blood of my brother John. Hey, lady mother, oh lady mother, that's the blood of my brother John, because he would ne'er rule by me. Oh, when will you come back again, my son David, oh son David, when will you come back again? Come, promise, tell me true. When the sun and the moon meets in yon glen, hey, lady mother, oh lady mother, when the sun and the moon meets in yon glen, well, I'll return again.
Ken ye who a whig can fight, he can drum, he can drum. Ken ye who a whig can fight, he can drum. He can fight the hero bright with his heels and armour light and the wind of heavenly might. He can drum, is not rolly in the right. He can drum. Did ye hear of Sunderland? He can drum, he can drum. Did ye hear of Sunderland? He can drum. That man of high command who had sworn to clear the land, he has vanished from our strand. He can drum, or the eel has ta'en the sand. He can drum. Donald's running around and around, he can drum, Donald's running around and around, he can drum. But the chief cannot be found, and the Dutchmen they are drowned, and King Jamie he is crowned. He can drum, but the dogs will get a stound. He can drum. We have heard of Whigs galore, he can drum, we have heard of Whigs galore, he can drum. But we've sought the country o'er with cannon and claymore, and still they are before. He can drum, we may seek forevermore. He can drum. Can ye hoot again a Whig? He can drum, can ye hoot again a Whig? He can drum. Look jolly blithe and big, tackies in Blesside and Prig, and the poor worm-eaten Whig. He can drum, for opposition's sake you will win.
You're the way to do, you're the way to ride, you're the way to do, I bet you got the ride. You're the way to do, you're the way to ride, you're the way to do, I bet you got the ride. Spell me the Billy J, the ride again, and I can spell me the Billy J again, and I can spell me the Billy J, the ride again, and I can spell me the Billy J again, and I can You're the way to do, you're the way to ride, you're the way to do, I bet you got the ride. You're the way to do, you're the way to ride, you're the way to do, I bet you got the ride. Calavatic Sevenday, Calavatic Seven, Calavatic Sevenday, Potigo was a vein, Calavatic Sevenday, Calavatic Seven, Calavatic Sevenday, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Calavatic Carago, Potigo was a vein, Calavatic Sevenday, Calavatic Seven, Calavatic Sevenday, Potigo was a vein, Calavatic Sevenday, Calavatic Seven, Calavatic Sevenday, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Potigo was a vein, Calavatic Carago, Potigo was a vein.
I'm a young bonny lassie, and my fortune's been bad since I fell in love with a young sailor lad. I've been courted too early by night and by day, and the lad I loved dearly has gone far away. My friends and relations have all joined in one to part me and my love. They've done all they can to part me and my love. They've done their own will, but the more that they hate him, I love him the more still. When I look to yon high hills, it makes my heart sare. When I look to yon high hills, and my lad is nae there. When I look to yon high hills, wi' a tear in my ee, and the lad I loved dearly lies a distance frae me.
the muckin' a Geordie's byre. In a lyric all croft a yont the hell just rin and yuk frae strutties mel trying all his life the time to kill was Geordie McIntyre. He had a wife as swears himself, a doctor as black as old Nickers in hell. There was plenty of fun a water smill, the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The dochter had to stray and neep, the old wife started to swipe the greep, when Geordie fell squite in a rotten neep at the muckin' a Geordie's byre. Ben the greep come Geordie Sue, and she said doona hent the coo kick it out, and oh, it a stew at the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The boar he leapt the midden dyke, and o'er the war with Geordie's tyke. The baith fell into la Bumby's bike at the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The cocks and hens began to craw, when Biddy astride the sow they saw. The postie shat they ran awa at the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. 100 years hae passed and mair, where strutties was the hill is bare. The crofts a was he'll see nae mair, the muckin' a Geordie's byre. His folks are deed in a war lang syne, say in case his memory ye should tine, just whistle this tune to keep ye in mind of the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre. The grape was tent, the bosom was dane, the barret had near row its lane, and sick and a sich there never was seen the muckin' a Geordie's byre.
Tell me about the song, where it was made, and what kind of people sang it at first and so on.
Well, it's one of the Bothy ballads. It was already in a collection when Burns was born, this particular song, and so it's an 18th century folk song. It comes from the Highlands of Aberdeenshire and Kincardine, where the people to this day make Bothy ballads of that type.
What is a Bothy ballad?
A Bothy ballad, well, it's the name given to the ballads that the farm hands, the farm lads and lassies, made up when they were together at nights in the bothies. Well, bothies are a kind of farm buildings, sheds, where they would sleep at night. And as they were all there together, one would start a ballad, and another would take it up, until finally they had a complete ballad. It was growing as they were lying there together in the shade. Tunes, you know, with another rum or whiskey, I would be grand, great fiddle. Surely, yes. Right away. Well, here is a little collection of reel tunes, tunes for the reel, one of the liveliest of the Highland dances. And it's mouth music. When the people hadn't got a pipe or the fiddle, well, then somebody of the company would sing. And this is the sort of effect it made. Oh, tail toddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy got my tail toddle. You get wife held out a 5 foot to buy a cold riddle, long as she come back again, oh, Tammy got my tail toddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, Tammy got my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy got my tail toddle. When I'm deed a moot a date, when I'm sick I'm full trouble, when I'm wheel a stop a bootin', Tammy got my tail toddle. Tail toddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle. Jesse Jack she gied a plaque, Helen Wallace gied a bottle, what a braid it's our little for to mend a broken doddle. Tail toddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle, button then we diddle doddle, Tammy gosh my tail toddle. Wop and row the feety oat. I thought I was a maiden pure, till I heard the greety oat. My daddy was a fiddler fine, my minnie she made manty o, and I must sail a thumpin' quine and dance the reel o stumpy o. Wop and row the feety oat. I thought I was a maiden pure, till I heard the greety oat. My daddy was a fiddler fine, my minnie she made manty o, and I must sail a thumpin' quine and dance the reel o stumpy o.
Would they be able to dance to that just the way you sing it?
Well, yes, very nearly. Maybe I was seeing that there's nobody dancing here. I don't have the impetus to sing it exactly the way that a man would like to dance to it.
Would that song be sung with any group of people, or is it? I mean, it's slightly improper. So, would anybody be singing it? Would it be sung in any kind of a group?
Well, in the old Scots society, anyone would sing it. There wasn't much prudishness among the old Scots people. Nowadays, of course.
What do you mean by that? How far back?
Well, about 100 years in some parts, but in a lot of parts of Scotland today, to tell you the honest truth, in which they would sing it in company now, without any trouble.
What places? What parts? What kinds of companies?
Well, if you had, for example, a farm gathering in Perthshire or in Angus, or in Aberdeenshire or Kincardine, you had all the people together there, and after about an hour or two of singing and drinking, you would get that sort of stuff without any trouble.
Would women sing it as well as men, eh?
Well, they mightn't sing it, but they would be there and they would relish it.
Uh-huh. Can you give a translation of the last song?
Yes. Wop and row the feety oat. That means wrap the little feet of the child up in the swaddling clothes. Wop and row the feety oat. I thought I was a maiden pure till I heard it crying. My daddy was a fiddler fine. Well, that needs no translation. My daddy was a fiddler fine. My minnie, she made mantio. Well, she was a dressmaker. And I mysel a thumpin' quine. Well, I was a strapping wench. And danced the reel o' stumpy. Well, the reel o' stumpy, you can imagine what that is.
Very nice. Let's have another one.
Oh, gie the lass a fairin', lad, oh, gie the lass a fairin', and something else she'll gie to you that's wallow worth the wearin'. Gie the lass a fairin', lad, oh, gie the lass a fairin', something else she'll gie to you that's wallow worth the wearin'. Saint Cowper out among the creels when you attain your brandy, the may banglish, you squeals the heifer hoch magandi. Saint Cowper out among the creels and bothered, oh, a bethy heels, the may banglish, you squeals the heifer hoch magandi. Oh, gie the lass a fairin', lad, oh, gie the lass a fairin', and she'll gie you a hairy thing, and oh, it been a sparin'. Gie the lass a fairin', lad, oh, gie the lass a fairin', she'll gie you a hairy thing, and oh, it been a sparin'. Saint Cowper out among the creels when you attain your brandy, the may banglish, you squeals the heifer hoch magandi. Saint Cowper out among the creels and bothered, oh, a bethy heels, the may banglish, you squeals the heifer hoch magandi.
Gosh, translate that.
Well, that's a tall order, actually. Gie the lass her fairin' means give her her wage. Gie the lass her fairin', lad, or gie the lass her fairin', and something else she'll give to you that's wallow worth the wearing. Well, it's...
Wearing means exactly what?
Well,
Keeping?
The keeping, yes. Saint Cowp her over among the creels. Well, it means turn her over among the creels. The creels are the baskets for the fish. When you attain your brandy, when you've taken your brandy, the more you bang, the less she squeals. The more you bang, the less she squeals. That's simple enough. It's a hay for hoch magandi. And so, good luck to it. Hari-hum, hari-herum, hari-da-hee, ha-herum, hum-da-dee, hari-hum, da-herum, herum, hari-dee-hum, hari-hum, da-herum-dee, hari-hum, da-heri-heri, hari-hum, herum, hari-dee, hari-hum, da-herum, herum, hari-da-heri-hum, da-herum-dee, hari-dee-dum, heri-herum, hari-ha-he-dum, herum-dee, hari-hum, da-herum-dee-dum, hari-hum, dee-ha-da-he-dum-dee, hari-dee-dum, heri-herum, hari-ha-he-dum, herum-dee, hari-hum, da-herum-dee-dum, hari-ha da hri hum da hedrum ri. Hey da hiri da hum da hadri, hey da hiri da hum da heri, hey da hiri da hum da hadri, hey da hiri da hum da hey, hey da hi da hum da hadra, hey da hi da hum da hey, hey da hi da hum da hadra, hey da hi da hum da hi, hey da hiri da hum da hadri, hey da hiri da hum da hi, hey da hiri da hum da hadri, hey da hiri da hum da hi, hey da hi da hum da hadra, hey da hi da hum da hi, hey da hi da hum da hadra, hey da hi da hum da hi. Well, now, that's a type of mouth music that hasn't actually got words on it, either in Gaelic, the old Celtic language of Scotland, or in Lowland Scots. It's just hidrum hadrum, a type of singing which incorporates words that are just gibberish, nonsense, but it's very fine.
What do you make?
Oh, I often heard it said wi' my father and my mither, to gang till the wedding it's the mackins o' anither. If that be true, I will gang without a bidding, for kind charity will ye tak me to your wedding, and it's so dear me. Fit's a day if I be an old maid in a garret. Oh, my young sister Jean, och, she's handsome and good-looking, scarcely 16 when the laddie she was courting, and now she's 21 wi' a son and a dochter, and I'm 34 and I never got an offer, and it's so dear me. Fit's a day if I be an old maid in a garret. Oh, I can wash, I can scrub, I can mak your wee house tidy, rise early in the morning and get your breakfast ready. To be o' your lane, och, it's ugsome and it's eerie. Come on in a ta, if you'll tak me for his dearie, and it's so dear me. Fit's a day if I be an old maid in a garret. Oh, come tinker, come tailor, I come soldier and come sailor. Come on in at all, if you'll tak me frae my father. Come rich and come poor, I come wheat and come weary. Come on in at all, if you'll tak me for his dearie, and it's so dear me. Fit's a day if I be an old maid in a garret.
Now let's do the other one, the first one.
As I come o'er the Cairney Mount, and doon among the bloomin' heather, the Highland laddie drew his dirk and sheathed it in my wanton leather. We are haiding it in, howding it in, haiding it in, it's long the day. Fallery tail, tealery tail, fallery tallery tay. A furious battle then began, with equal courage and desire. Although he attacked me 3-1, I stood my grin and received his fire. We are haiding it in, howding it in, haiding it in, it's long the day. Fallery tail, tealery tail, fallery tallery tay. Temper your tail, the laddie cried, temper your tail by Venus' law. Gird hame my gear, my lad, I cried, for the deil can hinder the wind to blow. We are haiding it in, howding it in, haiding it in, it's long the day. Fallery tail, tealery tail, fallery tallery tay. For were ye in my saddle set, and were ye wheel girt in my gear, in the wind of my esploit a maccoll, you'd never be reckoned a man. Now we are haiding it in, howding it in, haiding it in, it's long the day. Fallery tail, tealery tail, fallery tallery tay.
What does Venus, temper your tail by Venus law mean?
Well, it means, putting it in ordinary common parlance, don't fart so much.
Let's do the Galway Tinker now. I mean the Tinker song.
Oh, come all ye darling tinker lads, come gather in your blaw. Come on now, all ye tinker lads, come gather yin and all. And I'll sing till ye's of my exploits and the things that I hae seen, when I'm marching up the snowy north, or south by Gretna Green. Oh, I've seen the great Ben Nevis, aye, it's touring tae the moon. I've been by Crieff and Callander, and roon by Bonnie Doon. I'm no thinking where I'm coming frae, nor where I'm going to gang. Oh, it's fine, I like the summer-time, when dodging on the run, with lumps of tatty, scone and cheese, and plenty geely scran. I'm no thinking where I'm coming frae, nor where I'm going to gang. Oh, I think I'll go to Paddy's land, I'm making up my mind, for Scotland's getting gammy noo, I can hardly raise the wind. I think I'll go to Paddy's land, I'll cross the rolling main, and I'll sing till ye's o' Erin's Isle, when I come back again. The first song is the old a song of the Army of the Covenant of General Leslie marching into England. March, march, Ettrick and Teviotdale, why the deal dinna ye march forward in order? March, march, Eskdale and Liddesdale, all the blue bonnets are over the border. When to the kirk we come, we'll purge it Ilcaroom, o popish relics and no innovation, that o' the world may see names o' the richt, but we names o' the richt, but the old Scottish nation. March, march, scourges a heresy, doon with a kirk and its whilly balleary. March, march, doon with supremacy, and the kist fu' of whistles that Maxica cleary. Fifemen and pipers braw merry deals, tack them all, goon lace and livery, lick pot and ladle. Jockey shall wear the hood, Jeannie the sark o' God, for codpiece and petticoat, dish, clute and daddle. March, march, dregs o' wickedness, glory that lower ye canna be debased. March, march, dunghills of blessedness, march and rejoice, for you shall be raised. Fifemen and pipers braw merry deals, tack them all, goon lace and livery, lick pot and ladle. Jockey shall wear the hood, Jeannie the sark o' God, for codpiece and petticoat, dish, clute and daddle. This song is the song of the Battle of Sheriff Muir, the indecisive battle between the forces of the Earl of Mar and the Hanoverian forces under the Earl of Argyll in 1715. There some say that we won, and some say that they won, and some say that nane won at all, man. But I think I'm sure that at Sheriff Muir a battle there was that I saw, man. And we ran, and they ran, and they ran, and we ran, and we ran, and they ran a war, man. And we ran, and they ran, and they ran, and we ran, and we ran, and they ran a war, man. Strathmore and Clanronald cried still advanced Donald, till baith of these heroes did fall, man. For there was sick hashing and broadswords a clashing, brave Forth for himself got a claw, man. And we ran, and they ran, and they ran, and we ran, and we ran, and they ran a war, man. And we ran, and they ran, and they ran, and we ran, and we ran, and they ran a war, man. For Huntley and Sinclair, the baith played the tinkler, wi' consciences black as a craw, man. Sam Angus and Fifemen, they ran for their life, man, and ne'er a lot's wife there.
Which are the children of an eye to brave.
Wrong play, wrong play.
I will move storms. I will condole in some measure.
That's another wrong play.
Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of France? Men should be what they seem. My name's Macbeth. I have lived for longer.
Now look what you've gone and done.
What?
Outside, outside, you've quitted from the Scottish tragedy.
What? Macbeth? Christ, did I? Oh.
Outside. Turn around 3 times. Knock. Come in. Swear.
Piss pots.
Eliza, don't you want to be sweet and clean and decent like a lady? You know, you can't be a good girl inside if you're a dusty girl outside. Now, away to your room and take off all the clothes.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Now I'll have every bairn in the neighborhood climbing all over my backyard. And half of them are like wild beasts as it is.
No, with me they're not.
No, because you're soft with 'em.
I'm no software, I'm a living thing. A bairn's like a dog in many ways. You take a stick to one or the other and he'll misbehave the worse. The bairns around here are poor and neglected, but they're no vicious. You get on the right side of them, man, and you'll live easier.
Right of him to win that dog away from my bairn.
Old Jock's dead, mister. Dead? I have pneumonia, and buried these 4 days since in old Greyfriars kirkyard. Greyfriars? That's our grand for a shepherd buddy, isn't it? Aye. But no so grand as heaven, eh?